Hi fairies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Fifi. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you stay a while. Today we are going to be letting a random number generator choose the amount of pages I read for a week. Okay, today is Friday, so we're going to do this from today till next week Friday. I probably should have waited till Monday to start this, but I was like kind of impatient. I just finished the video yesterday. I'm like really riding that high, so yeah, so we have the number generator right here. I think I'm going to go with a minimum of 50 pages and a maximum of 150. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. Okay, generate 148. Okay, that's kind of scary to say the least. But the first book we are going to be starting with is this one, 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand. I've heard so much about this author. I've heard that her books are just very much drama-filled literary fictions with like okay writing, like actually good writing from what I've heard, but also like really nice plots. And basically this one is about two people who have had a love affair for 28 summers, and then something happened, tragedy strikes. One of them, I think the woman, finds out that she's about to die or something, and obviously it just like puts a wedge in their plans, I guess. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. I've been excited to read this. It seems like a very fun summer read. It's definitely not summer here where I live right now. Like if you can tell, it's really day lit right now because it's literally raining, and it has been raining like every day for the past month. Yeah, we're going to start with this book, 148 pages today. Wish me luck. So I have read 70 pages of this book. Okay. I think it's like a cool book so far. The writing is very interesting because it's like almost conversational. It's like somebody's literally just telling you or recounting the story to you, and it's just very intriguing. But it's also like not my favorite thing ever because it feels a little bit choppy and like distorted. But generally I think the story is quite interesting right now. It's not like holding my attention as much as I would have liked, but yeah, it's pretty okay. I don't really have much thoughts about it right now. I will say though, I don't love how small the font is. It's like kind of annoying me. I also don't like how there are literally like no actual chapters. Like it goes from summer to summer over these 28 years, I assume. And yeah, we're just like summer one, summer two, summer three. But like each summer is like almost 30 pages long. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know how to feel about that because there's no like respite, I guess. Generally, I just don't really have like full real thoughts about the book just yet. Obviously, if I'm able to like reach my amount of pages for today, then I would have, engulfed enough of this book to really have full thoughts and opinions, at least that far in. But yeah, I'm going to keep reading. I really don't know if we're going to reach our amount of pages for today, but I'm going to try. I really am. Hopefully finish the page count and get all my phone from this over there. Okay, guys, so it's Saturday, and yesterday I actually read more than the pages I was supposed to. I got to like page 162. Okay, and today I am to read 110 pages, as you probably already saw. And yeah, I've already made it quite far through. I'm now going into page 223, so I read about 60 pages already, so I'm good on time for now. I think I can be able to finish my pages for today without any issues. But when it comes to my thoughts about this book, I have very interesting but conflicting thoughts because one moment I'm like, oh, I'm really liking this, the next moment I'm like, I really freaking hate this. And I think that has more to do with the writing. But before we get into that, the plot of this book is just like not my favorite thing because I've already said I really hate the whole cheating thing. I hate seeing it in books. I hate seeing it in general. It's so freaking unfair to so many people, especially in the situation that they are in right now. It's unfair to a number of people, and I'm just like, if it was you, like how would you feel, And it's just like really, really saddening and upsetting, but also like they are so delusional. It's crazy. Like they actually believe they're meant for each other. Like just don't be with other people. Like I just don't understand the concept of going on with people when you are dating someone, or when, like, it's just crazy to me. But also, I'm not really seeing the supposed love story that this is meant to be. I just feel like it's a little too surface level, in my opinion. Like, they never really have any in-depth thoughts. Like, I've not seen them have in-depth conversations. It also just feels like too insta lovey for me. I'm like, they only just met, and that same weekend they decided to hook up, and then decided that every summer they will come here for one weekend to have this rendezvous. And it's like, all together, even if we have gotten to like summer 10, that literally amounts to less than a month, I guess. They don't even talk to each other outside of these weekends. So like, you literally have only known each other or have a relationship or whatever for like 1 month in total. And it's just like, even though it has taken them 7 years to say I love you to each other, it's also like, you guys have no actual connection. It's kind of driving me wild. Also, I'm not loving the writing of this book. It's reminding me a lot of Salivani's writing in Normal People. And I read Normal People last month. I hated it. Okay, I gave it 2 stars. I thought the writing was horrible. I thought the story was almost as bad. And I just did not like it. I really did not. And this book is kind of reminding me of that. But for some reason, it feels a little bit better because the writing seems like it has more depth and, showcases more nuance. Each chapter of this book is like summer one, summer two, blah blah blah. And before each chapter, we have like what happened in the year 2000, and days. Like, that's the year that the summer is in. And it's like, what happened in year 2000, what happened in year 2001. And so we actually had a chapter that followed year 2001 during the whole 9/11 debacle, and it kind of showcased our characters experiencing 9/11, in a way. And I guess it was quite sad. I like choked up a little bit because it was generally sad, but also I was like, is this propaganda? I don't know. Yeah, but I guess it really elicited some kind of feeling or emotion from me. So props to the writing, I guess. I'm just not loving it as much as I would have liked to, as much as I thought that I would. But I'm going to keep reading, obviously. It's not bad by any means, it's just not my favorite thing. Okay, so I'm going to finish my pages for today. I don't know if I'll talk to you guys again later today or tomorrow, but whatever happens, obviously, you'll find out. I actually think this story is more about their lives than the romance of it all, because there's actually no real romance. Like, yes, they come together every summer and do blah blah blah, but like, I'm not seeing any real pure uninfiltrated, undoubted love. It's just giving very much mundane, it's giving very much bland. And honestly, I feel like I'm just trudging along at this point. I'm just interested in seeing how we get to the point that we started at, because we started at the prologue, which was summer 28, where we find out that our female character is like about to die. So yeah, that's not a spoiler, by the way. It's like on the blog. Well, yeah, I'm just like going along with the flow right now. I'm not loving it, but I'm not like completely hating it. I'm just entertained enough, I guess I would say. I just finished my pages for today. I actually read like 10 pages more than I was supposed to. I got to page 272 and I was supposed to read to page 262. So yeah, I have no new thoughts about this book. I think, I'm still just going along with the story. I don't really, love it. As I've said, I'm just like here for the ride, I guess. It's not bad, it's not my favorite thing ever. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Sunday. I actually got back from church like hours ago, but I've just been chilling, resting. Okay, and I actually forgot that I was supposed to read today and pick the amount of pages I need to read. So yeah, it's already 6 p.m. So now I'm scared, but I'm also like, okay, should I just choose like the maximum amount of pages as 200 so I can finish this book, because I'm really just over it and I want to get it over with. Um, but I'm kind of scared. Like, would I be able to? I don't know. But I'm like, yeah, let's take the leap of faith and just do it. So we are setting the minimum at, let's say, 100 and the maximum at 200. Wow, that's really crazy. We have to read 200 pages today. Okay, okay. Let's let's start. It's like literally already 6 p.m. But yeah, okay. So I am going to stand on the fact that this book is not a love story. This book is definitely just a literary fiction following these characters' lives, especially our female main character, Mallory. And I enjoyed following her. I enjoyed seeing her, journey and things that she went through as a human, as a woman, and eventually as a mother, but also someone that has been cheating for 28 years. Well, she hasn't been cheating because she was never in a serious relationship, but she was, you know, the mistress. At the back of this book, we have praise from the New York Times where it says this sweeping love story is Hildebrand's best ever. And I honestly just beg to differ. Like, this does not give sweeping love story. It doesn't even give love story. It's just like a part of it and a part of their lives. But like, I feel like it was foundationless, baseless, and I just did not feel what I guess I was supposed to feel. I don't even know what that was. I was honestly just here for the story and the characters and their journey as people, because they did feel quite real, and I appreciate the fact that this book explored and spanned so many different things in life, like betrayal, there was death, grief, obviously the whole cheating situation, and coming to terms with that, finding out and grappling with the facts of it as somebody who is being cheated on, but somebody that is also cheated. Like, it's a whole thing. There's so much in this book that I believe was quite realistic and very well, like, portrayed, but I also think there was a lot that was unrealistic and just baseless and, like, yeah, not very true to what I guess would happen in real life. I just don't think a lot of this is like feasibly possible in real life. But like, let me know. Maybe I'm just like talking out of my ass. Maybe I just haven't experienced that much. Maybe I'm just like hoping that people have a lot more conscience than this in real life. Cause ain't no way. Like, come on. I kind of hated that the film main character Mallory was like basically kind of innocent, but also obviously not innocent because she was a mistress to a married man. But like, she just got the short end of the stick on all fronts, and she was so delusional, and it felt like this man was almost trying to manipulate her, to be honest. Like, this is supposed to be a love story, but like, he had everything else and she basically had nothing and no one until she had her son. And then, even then it was still just him that she had for the entirety of like 28 years, while he still had his wife, he still had his whole life and friends and job and like a daughter. Like, it was just, I don't know, it just like icked me out. I didn't love him as a character. I didn't love him as a male character, male main character. I didn't love him as a love interest. The pop culture and just regular cultural references in this book honestly threw me off a lot of times. I like enjoyed some, but also I found some quite cringe and like just weird. And yeah, I did appreciate the Beyonce references though. Like, I am always down for a Beyonce reference. Like, exactly. I think overall this was a very interesting story. I do think the ending was so underwhelming. Like, it was so abrupt and like, okay, like that's all. I didn't love that. I think I don't know, honestly. I really don't know how I truly feel about this book. Like, I had an okay time reading it. Like, I was very tuned into the whole drama of it all, even though it was quite slow at various points. But like, I think it was a good enough story and the storytelling was good enough. I'm thinking like maybe 3.75 or like 4 stars. I guess you'll see on the screen. I truly just don't know right now. But yeah. After I finished that, I started this book, Small Wars by C.D. Jones. This is a historical fiction. I've been really loving historical fiction recently, and I just really wanted to pick this up. It's also on my August TBR. So yeah, it's basically following a soldier and his wife as he gets transferred to Cyprus to join like the military, I guess. But like, action basically changes him, and he turns into somebody that you know just kind of makes himself but also his wife and his family not very proud, and I guess we just follow them and their lives in this whole situation. So I'm very intrigued by all that. I've heard great things about this author. I've heard that her writing is really really good, and from what I've read so far, the writing is quite good. Like, it's very much lyrical, almost poetic in a way. It's like evocative. Like, I almost feel like I am in this situation when she describes the rain and the feeling of it all. I feel like I am there in this place with these people. As far as the characters, I don't really know them right now. Obviously, we're just getting introduced to them. I just have no like actual thought about it currently because I'm only 55 pages in. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing where we go and how all this pans out. But I'm liking the writing, I'm enjoying it. I'm also liking the fact that the font is quite small, so it feels like it will be very easy to get through and read. My iPad is actually charging right now, but after this, we are going to pick our pages for today and get into it. It's actually already 12 p.m. I don't know why I keep doing this late. I just keep setting myself up for failure. But like so far, I've been doing really good. I had like 200 pages yesterday and I read all of them before 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. rather. So yeah, we're doing well. So I guess maybe I'm feeling a little cocky about it. I think we're going to go with a maximum of 150 pages today because I don't want to be too cocksure about it, okay? I don't want to like get in over my head about it all. I think we can read between 50 to 150 pages today. Also because I have like a lot of videos I need to edit and just like things I need to do. Obviously, you'll see whatever happens. I will let you know. Yeah, see you soon. I did not finish my pages for yesterday, okay? I just got carried away. I started watching Lollapalooza sets. I watched Olivia's and then I watched Cat's Eye, I watched Dochi's, I watched Sabrina's, and next thing I know, it was the next day. So sorry about that. But obviously we're going to carry it over into today. No harm done. As far as this book goes, I have nothing more to really say because I have no actual feelings that I haven't already said. It's still going on the same trajectory. I will say that I'm kind of bored. Like some things are happening, obviously, but also not much is happening. It's not really keeping my interest as much as I would have liked. We have reached the point where our main character is being called in for action. So obviously a lot will come of that and there will be much to contend with that situation. But yeah, I think it's good. I'm liking the writing a lot. I do think, it will take a little while for me to really, really like it as much as I would like to. And I definitely can tell that I might cry at the end of it because from what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking, I think I know how the end of this book will go. And yeah, it probably will make me cry. That said, let's pick our pages for today. We're going to do 50 and 150 again. 61. Okay, like we're getting small amounts of pages. Not like I finished yesterday's one, so I don't know why I'm. But yeah, I think I have 22 left over from yesterday, so it's going to be 83 that I need to read today. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I can get it done. Yeah, I'm going to read and I will let you guys know whatever happens. I just finished my pages for today. I'm almost halfway into this book. I'm on page 200 exactly, and I think this book is about like 400 and something pages. Something I didn't say before is that there are different parts of this book, and after each part starts, we start over with the chapter. So like we get part one, chapter 1 to 10, part two, chapter 1 to 10 again. So yeah, it's very interesting. I would say that I'm really, really liking this book, honestly. There's still not necessarily that much happening, but I am quite liking the characters a lot and I'm liking the story and where it's going. I am very curious to see how exactly it ends. I just cannot really tell how exactly this will end in a satisfying way that also makes sense for the plot. But also I have some like thoughts and predictions, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for our next amount of pages. I honestly want to finish this book soon. So yeah, see you then. I really hate to say this, but I didn't read a single thing yesterday, and like I have no actual excuse. Like I was very busy, yes, but there were also a lot of moments that I could have picked up the book and read, and I just didn't feel like, honestly. So yeah, I have work right now. I'm about to go to work, but when we come back, we'll pick our pages for the day, and I promise. I'm going to finish it, or I'm going to try at least. I will try my best. Yeah, see you then. It probably doesn't look like it. I mean, hopefully, it doesn't look like it. But I just got back home, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not in the best mood. I haven't had the best day today. So I just want to like chill and read and yeah, just rest honestly. I don't know how much I will be reading, to be honest, because I have like so much I want to do still and so much I want to watch. I want to watch some YouTube videos. I also want to watch a new season of Wednesday that just came out, and this other show that I have been watching, but like yeah, there's just like so much media to consume, and at the same time so much to do with your life. Like it's hard to balance it all. But yeah, I don't really know what I can say without spoiling this book. I mean, basically this book is just about war, at least right now. It's just showing the intricacies of war. It's just showing how war can literally change people and make them just start doing inhuman things. And yeah, personally, I hate war. Like I hate hearing about war. I hate reading about war. I hate anything to do with war because I'm constantly like, I just cannot see the point. Like, no matter what you say to me, I cannot see the point for you actively wanting to harm another group of people, like, no matter what. And in this situation, it's England basically wanting like land in Cyprus. And it's like, do you need it though? Like, can't you just stay where you are? And that's just the thing with England. Okay, I can never really side with England, even though our main characters are English, and I guess we are supposed to be rooting for them, blah blah blah. But like, how can I side with England? I am a Nigerian. We literally just gained our independence, and I'm saying literally just because 65 years is quite recent if you actually think of life in general and the existence of life. So I'm just like, oh my god, like, can you guys just go home and leave these people alone to their land? Like, what's your business here? I just cannot get it. Like, I simply cannot. And obviously, I don't know too much about the situation. It is based on like a real life situation from what I think I understand. Maybe I would need to do more research into it to fully understand, the stakes and all that. But there's just so much going on that is heartbreaking and sad, and like there's a lot of bad things obviously happening to the people that live in this place, because obviously, okay, if you are oppressing a group of people, there will be a smaller group of people within that group that have more courage and would actually like to go there, go as far as you are taking it, okay? Small vigilante type groups to protect what is theirs. And in their mind, they're just protecting themselves and their families and their land and their people. They don't really care. And it's just like, what do you expect? Like, what do you actually expect? You are oppressing these people. Do you really think they will not fight back? And it's just like this whole thing, this whole back and forth. People are dying on both sides, but obviously, it's like the innocent that are really, really feeling the bulk of it, and it's just disheartening. There's like a lot of rape, there's a lot of murder, there's a lot of just gory, sad, horrible events going on in this book, and I'm just like, I'm enjoying the story, I guess, and I'm enjoying the writing, but there are points where you're like hit with reality, especially recognizing that these things are still happening right now in this day and age, and it's just like, oh my god, can you guys just stop, like, just stop. I don't know. Obviously it's a book that makes you think. I don't know how true it is to like whatever this real life situation was, but yeah, it's just making me think, it's making me ponder. In the ending of part one, there was a situation where our main character did something to his wife, and I don't want to spoil it or say it. I guess you can probably guess what it is, and it just hasn't been tackled yet. It's kind of being brushed under the rug, and I'm like hoping that that situation comes to light and we get like just something out of it that makes sense, because if it's just there for like it to be there, I'm like, what is the point? Because that did not need to happen. That just made me so mad and so angry and so upset. So I really hope like there's something to come of that. Obviously there probably would be. I'm just like aching and itching to get to that point. But yeah, let's take pages for today. I've literally just been rambling, sorry. Yeah, I do like books like this because they make you think, they make you want to speak out, they make you want to just cry out and pray for better, I don't know, a better world. I don't know. I think we're too far gone at this point, to be honest. So yeah. So because it's already quite late, I think we're going to do between 50 and 100 pages. Okay, 68 pages. I think I can do that. I think if I lock in, I can actually just do it in like one sitting and get it over with and then continue with the other things I want to do today. But yeah, I will let you guys know whatever happens. Yesterday, I read way more than I was supposed to. I made it to page 286. I'll be entering chapter 12 of part 3, I believe. And honestly, this book is kind of getting on my nerves. Okay, the writing for some reason has started to get like just clunky and weird, and it's starting to feel all over the place, and I don't know why exactly that is. I feel like you could be trying to depict how all over the place the characters have become, which is another thing that's just like pissing me off, because the way the characters are acting in this book without any consequence is just so annoying and so irritating and so sad, because it's also very like reminiscent of what you would see in real life in today's age, men just getting away with every and anything, especially white men. We have this much left. Honestly, I'm just hoping to get something of a good ending. I don't even know what a good ending would consist of or what that would even mean for a book like this. I just hope it's not stupid. I just hope that people don't go scot-free without any actual consequence for the entirety of their life. It's just like so annoying and irritating when that happens. But it would make sense, especially for a book like this that is kind of depicting the reality of war and just men in war, and how war turns men into just unthinkable creatures. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick our pages for today. I really want to finish this book today because this is in fact our final day of this video, or it should be a final day because we have reached yet another Friday. So I think I'm going to put minimum 50 or minimum 100, actually, a maximum of 200. Yeah, 164 pages. I actually think like we'll be able to finish this book with 164 pages. I'm going to get to reading. I think I'm going to finish this book honestly, and then I'll give you my final thoughts and we can round up this video, because to be honest, kind of over it. So I have less than 20 pages left. Let's just finish this up and yeah, round up this video. So I have in fact finished this book. I will say it was a very, very good book for what it was. I really, really liked the writing. I won't say it was an enjoyable read because I did not like most of the things that were happening, but it was a very like important read, I think so. I will say though that I did not like how so many things were left open-ended, but it was actually true to reality. Sometimes people don't get justice, and sometimes people that do bad things don't receive consequences for them, at least not in this life. So yeah, I really, really liked this book. I loved how it showed the realities of war and how war can literally just turn people into something else. How war not only destroys people that are fighting in the war, like literally, but also people left behind and people waiting on their loved ones to come back home, and it's just very saddening and upsetting. I honestly don't know what to rate this book. I'm thinking maybe 3.75 or a 4. I don't know. I actually don't know. You will know because I will put it on the screen when I'm editing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. It was a very interesting one, kind of chaotic. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what you thought about them. If you would like to read any of them, just talk to me down below. I love reading and replying comments. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram if you want to be book besties or just besties in general. I would really love and appreciate that. But for now, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.